Hi Sagittarius, we're going to do your reading. So I got to tell you guys real quick. I didn't do much of a pre-shuffle, but I got to tell you real quick what just happened. So I don't know if you know, if you guys aren't subscribed and you watch the channel often, I would strongly recommend subscribing, not only because I want you to subscribe, obviously, and it helps the channel, but I also believe it helps your energy come through clearer, stronger, okay? So consider that. But your readings have been amazing, off the chart lately, and because of, you know, your reading about signs, and the craziest reading I've ever done, I think it's Signs from Spirit 444 or something like that. But anyway, it was so amazing, and that reading has made me start asking for signs, you know, during the readings. Well, anyway, I think that this might be a sign. So if you come across a lizard, or you see it can be on TV, it can be a cartoon, it can be a drawing, it can be in real life, whatever. But so this card came out, this lizard spirit dreamed the world into being. And then I looked at it closer because in my mind I said, you know, chameleon. I said, okay, the chameleon, because I was thinking, what does a chameleon mean? And then I looked again, it said lizard. Then I split the deck to, you know, get another card, and the chameleon spirit came out. So I just love, I wish I'd had the camera on. I love when stuff like that happens. It's just so strong. Y'all's energy has been super strong. Spirit is really strongly with you, and I think speaking to you. I do have a little bit of a concern that came through about self-care. You guys, you know, you may be ultra sensitive right now. And I think that there's just a strong need to, you know, balance out your output and input. So you've got to refill your cup. You know what I mean? You give so much, you work so hard, and you might be running yourself a little bit ragged and not, you know, kind of having that attitude of, I can do it, I can keep going, you know, like a worker bee. I think we've talked about this before, but I feel like you guys be careful not to run yourself too ragged, okay? Okay, so we might go dig into those, but I just love that happened like that. We got 10 of Cups here and Justice. So, okay, let me not shuffle too close to the camera since it's too loud for some people. So how are you guys? I hope you're well. I do not do personal readings, but I do what I think is the next best thing, which is almost personals. I will link those down below. They are truly come through like personals. So they're, I mean, truly amazing. I will link them down below. You can check those out if you'd like. Ace of Pentacles. So this is something coming in that's stable. I also see sunshine. So something clear is coming through. Maybe a seed planted, a new idea. Looks like a message, okay? Possibly a gift. I'm already feeling like somebody's thinking about you a lot. So we've got the Magician. So it looks like somebody might have been manifesting as something stable coming in. Let's see what's in your energy. We'll look at their energy. Your energy, the Star. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So dreams, wishes, healing, hope. Aquarius energy. We've got Aries here. There's the 10 of Pentacles. Now remember, when I cut the deck a minute ago, I didn't pull it, but it was the 10 of Cups. I think you're going to have another amazing off-the-chart reading here. I really do. Because I'm tired. I was in bed, actually. I got up to do this. Beautiful. I just saw the Death card, so something could be coming to a completion, a close. I just feel like somebody is, you know, thinking about you nonstop. 3 of Wands. So this is letting go or making peace, letting go of the past, making peace, you know, with the present, or accepting it and just looking to the future. The 3 of Wands is forward thinking, you know, it's fortitude. It's not giving up. I'm sorry, I keep getting downloads. That sounds so weird, but I don't know why that just came out. It came out, and that's not something I normally say. Okay, hold on. Let me settle down. Look what was at the bottom of the deck. I feel an amazing reading for you guys. I feel very uptight and overwhelmed almost with love in my in my, like my heart chakra, through my, just throughout my abdomen, almost a nervous energy, a nervous, like that new love feeling. So this could be new love for you. But what I was going to say is there's a, wow, oh my gosh, I'm getting, hold on. I feel like there's a need, and the cards don't say this, okay? I feel like there's a strong need for forgiveness, and when I say that, I feel like I could cry. There's a strong need for forgiveness. Somebody that's hurt you, wronged you. I'm not sure if it's because not forgiving is hurting you more, or because they just need that grace right now from you. Okay, we'll dig in deeper, but Three of Wands, that's looking to the future, that's moving ahead. This is unbelievable. Look at that. I mean, here we have, I mean, there's music playing, we have Judgment card. This is the I'm so sorry, please forgive me. I felt that need for forgiveness before this came out, but this just reiterates it. This also, this Four of Wands is foundations, it's union, it could be twin flame. Check out the twin flame links below. I'll put those there too. You can see those are really detailed. We dive into what your person is thinking, what they would say if they had no ego. We do a full spread on them. We get time frame, we get confirmation, we get everything in those. So those are truly amazing. Please don't watch them unless you really feel pulled to them though, because they're just, it's a small amount of energy that comes through, which is why they're so accurate. They're not as general like these YouTube readings, okay? Not that many people watch them. But Judgment and Four of Wands, this is reconciliation and possibly twin flame. I mean, it doesn't get much prettier than that, does it? Look at that. Celebration. And even this, I'm so sorry, this reconciliation, this also is a judgment call, but I'm feeling forgiveness on that. There's that Page of Pentacles again. Two of Wands. If we look at the bottom of the deck, there's the Emperor, another twin flame indication. Wheel of Fortune, forward motion, divine direction. Page of Pentacles. A gift, a new beginning, something small but stable with the intention to blossom and become grounded. This Two of Wands, a decision. It's like, I feel like you are somebody's whole world. Somebody's whole world. Now, I'm not saying rush to forgive somebody that's not asking for it, okay? Oh my goodness. You guys. So looks like there's been some confusion and conflict. Okay, tell me more about what Sagittarius person is thinking, doing. Thank you. Yeah, they're feeling out in the cold, but they want to come out of that. Some of you may have actually had to kick someone out, possibly a relative, could be a love interest. Hey, stick around to the end because we're going to do an intuitive test where I give you guys a moment to choose, see how strong your intuitive abilities are. I'll put 3 things out and let you see if you can choose the one that I choose, okay? There it is again. So Divine Masculine, the Emperor. So this person of yours, now it's not gender specific, so, you know, just flip the roles if you need to, but this masculine or this Emperor is feeling left out in the cold, sad, and you know, maybe you've given them a lot of chances in the past. My throat is getting hoarse. It's like you've been worn out, run down. Again, I felt that, remember? You guys may be run down and need to take care of yourselves, but I feel like this situation has been extremely painful, extremely draining. I mean, I can't even just tell you that the emotion that came over me a little while ago. So Four of Swords, this is healing, taking a time out. The Four of Swords is when, you know, there's a battle. There's conflict, and it's draining, and you remove yourself from it because you need to regroup. You can't really do it, maintain at that pace anymore. It's not an ending, okay? and truth and clarity. Somebody had to step back and go, what is my truth? What is my truth? But this is interesting together, because this is removing yourself from a battle, and this is truth and victory after a battle. So somebody is going to return, or they're trying to return, and there's a trust issue or a forgiveness issue, something like that. Why do I feel like I need to shuffle? Page of Wands. Okay, so the communication, I just saw 8 of Wands and Page of Wands, so communication is coming. There's the Knight of Pentacles again. Let's look at what's coming next. Nine of Cups, there's that reminder again. So there is a strong need for you guys to take care of yourself, okay? Replenish your cup. Self-love. Nine of Cups is a very big blessing card. There's a crab. So Cancer, Pisces. We have your energy, of course, with the Sagittarius. That's always a good indication. But look at your energy. You're focused, or you're wanting, you're working hard, it looks like, towards your wishes, but you want the stability. There's that Wheel of Fortune again. It's coming. Things are moving forward. Okay, 5 of Swords. So there's conflict. And 5 of Wands. Okay, so you guys keep your eye out for 5s too, because those are coming through strong. But look what happens after. So here's what we're looking at, near future, okay? We're going to look at predictions. This is where you need to be, or where I'm encouraging you through these cards to get to a place of happiness, or a place of self-love, a place of maybe meditation, taking time out for yourself. You've got forward motion with this with this Wheel of Fortune. So blessings up ahead, big time. So, and then look at these 2 5s, these 2 conflicts. 2 conflict cards, but followed up by the 6 of Cups. So this is fond memories, somebody returning from the past. This has return all over it, okay? What should we do now? Should we just go? Let me just see if anything else. Let me grab one other deck real quick. Because I still feel like there's a big message here about forgiveness, okay? And maybe it's that you just convey, I want to, oh, what is that? Maybe it's that you convey, I want to forgive you, but I just need to have something solid to go by, you know? Look at that. This was in the middle, in the wrong deck. King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles again, and the Star card again. So, you never know. Was that meant to be there? Or was it just me making a mistake? I don't know. You never know. Okay, let's see. Thank you. This is, I think, what you're going to need to convey, and do it in a, I want to forgive you. I would like us to be, you know, good for one another. But I need to see something substantial. When this person comes back, I believe this person is coming back very solid. I will not settle for crumbs. I deserve a great love in this lifetime. So basically, you know, you want what you deserve. I think this person wants to give it to you. And it's just the way I got so, you know, emotional, like stirred up inside. Okay, oh, this is so true. When someone's behavior irritates me, I take it as an opportunity to heal something unresolved within myself. So yeah, remember that things that you feel like you're lacking from someone else, oh my gosh, this is coming through super strong. So when you the things that you lack in someone else that bother you, it's also a very, very strong indication of things that you are not providing for yourself. It's a great way for you to say, oh, this person isn't showing me enough attention. Well, then it probably means you're not showing yourself enough attention, okay? Because, we are supposed to fill our needs ourselves. The other person, we can never completely rely on someone else to make us happy. If we don't fill our own cup, what they give is not going to fill that cup. So just keep that in mind. That's a powerful message. The things that you feel like you're not getting from that person are typically things that you are not giving to yourself as well. I think this person's coming back strong and stable. I really do. Shift your focus onto present events rather than what's ahead. The future is not meant to be known. Well, isn't that just kind of funny, considering we're sitting here trying to peek into the future with tarot? That's another thing. Make sure you're not watching too much tarot, okay? If it's beginning to become confusing and frustrating, take a break, reset your energy for a few days, okay? Okay, let's do the intuition test. So I'm trying to do something fun at the end of every reading. Like sometimes we do a yes/no question from the pendulum. Sometimes we'll do charms. But let's see, today, let me figure this out. Okay, hold on. I have to know what I'm going to pick before I put it out or I mess y'all up. Okay. 3 really good things. Okay, so first we have this beautiful, glittery crystal. I believe it's a citrine. Sorry if you can't see it that well, but it is beautiful. And then we have a feather. Oops. And then we have oh gosh, this is called, is it selenite? I can't remember what this is called. Okay, sorry. I will get better at these, okay? Just started doing them. I saw this on TikTok and I just loved it. So every time I see one, I'm like, oh yay, I get to test my intuition. All right, so take a deep breath and you need to choose one. Which one do you think I will choose? If you chose the feather, you chose correct. So it's the feather. Let's do another one since I kind of messed that one up. All right, here we go. So let me think okay, so we've got black obsidian, okay? We've got a beautiful tiger eye. And just because I say it's beautiful doesn't mean I'm choosing it. And then we have another beautiful tiger eye. All right, so which one do you think I will choose? This one, this one came second, so just FYI. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. You have an amazing turn of events coming. This person, I feel like this person is coming back and you're like all they want. But there's an issue about trust and forgiveness. Let me see if I can get it. One moment. I'm going to get another card. Because I would really like to have a little more advice. But the things that you need to watch for are chameleons or lizards and 555. Those are your signs. Okay. Can I get a message for Sagittarius from Spirit, please? Tick tock. You guys see that? How amazing. Look at the synchronicity. I don't know if it shows on camera, but it's about the same size. It's got the stripes. Crazy. Okay. So let's look at it. Page 30. No, not page 30. Number 30. So, page 112. I don't want to let you guys go. Okay. So, timeless, divine timing. Immeasurable time. When humans create time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. I feel like you guys are pushing so hard that it's like you're on a time, like you feel the pressure of time when you really need to take a break and just relax and rejuvenate, okay? Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always. Show up when you need them, right on time. Love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, and it's divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give it, and to receive it. Its clock is eternal, and it ticks according to the beating of your heart in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Let me just glance over the prosperity message. Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, Spirit. So that kind of ties into this. These two are very manifestation cards, and I didn't really go into them, but the dream the world into being and act as if it's already there. I always say that. Act as if. Act as if you're your future self. Act as if you already have all the money that you're wanting. How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you carry yourself? How would you eat? How would you take care of yourself? Who is that future person? Stop thinking of it just as you being your future person. Act as if it is you right now, okay? So this is a crazy synchronicity here. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and make a commitment to remain in high vibrational thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. And then let me read this part to you. Have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? So that's what I was picking up at in the very beginning. There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. There's another 5 right there. See the 4 and the 1. And then this breaks down to a 2, and this is a 3. So these actually break down to 5 also. So crazy. So yeah, 5s are strong here. So just keep your eye out for 5s, and when you see a 555 or 5s, just stop and notice what you were doing or thinking at that time. That's a sign from Spirit, okay? You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone cannot be missed. Isn't that amazing? You are in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Excuse me. I feel like you guys, your energy just calmed, and my voice isn't raspy now. Well, not as much. So that's good. You guys can do this. You feel much calmer to me now. So you're in capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine, appropriate timing. You can relax. What amazing synchronicities we got in this reading. Unbelievable. So fives and lizards, chameleons, strong manifesting energy here. Act as if you already have it. Carry yourself as if you already have it. Get out of bed in the morning as if you already have it. Take care of yourself. Speak, walk, talk, body language, all of that as if it's already yours, okay? And you're not running out of time, all right? Embrace the space. If there's space, this person is coming back, and I think they want to make you a promise. I mean, you've got union here. I'll put the links below. You can check them out. I love you guys. Please let me know in the comments. I love to hear your stories and hear how any part of this message, really helped you or fed your soul or inspired you or calmed you. I love to hear where you're watching from. That way I can connect the dots of everybody I'm praying for, in like my mind map. And you can also vent here. If you need to vent, you can just start venting your comment with the word vent. And then other people who don't want to read a vent don't have to read it. And then others, I love when you guys support each other. Other people might come in and respond and support you. But, this is a safe place. You can get your venting out if you need to and dust your hands off and be done with it. If you want to get it out, I just want this to be a very safe, special place for you guys. I love you very, very much, okay? I'll see you soon. Bye, Sagittarius.